Hey guys, I'm gonna let you know that nobody is going to save you. Yeah, I wanted to start off strong with that one. Nobody is going to save you but yourself. This was a pretty hard thing for me to figure out. I'd been very independent my whole life, and then something happened, and suddenly I was kind of a shell of myself. And I would depend on others to feel right, and I would depend on other external things around me to feel okay, and I wouldn't do anything for myself, and I'd think this is gonna save me, this is gonna make me feel better, or maybe once I accomplish this it'll save me. But no. Nothing can save you but yourself. And I finally realized that when I had been so attached to this one person. I'd just been so attached to them, and it was one of the roughest patches in my life. I'd gone through at that point, and they dropped out of my life out of nowhere. Like, sent me a message saying, "Hey, I don't want to be your friend anymore," and I was just kind of left shell shocked. I was honestly, I handled it very pathetically. I would cry, and I'd be like sulking on, like, I'd look out a window on the bus and just be like, my life is so awful. Just all kinds of fun things. And it took me a few days, but then I realized, wait, I can be whole in myself. Like, I don't need external things to validate me. I don't need, not validate necessarily, but I don't need external things to make me feel complete, or I don't need distractions to make me feel whole. And then I sat with my feelings, and I sat and I wrote them all down. I sat and I thought on them, and that was an incredibly transformative week for me, because I had been going through about a 2 year long period where I'd just been so broken, and that realization just kind of almost, I want to say, snapped me out of it, but it wasn't like an instant thing. It was something I had to remind myself that I felt, and remind myself how to pursue, like how to go forward in. But no, yeah, I just started telling myself, I started feeling complete in myself, and then I realized my life was my responsibility. Everything that I wanted to accomplish and I wanted to get done was my responsibility. And for so many years of my life, I would tell myself, one day I'll do this thing, one day. Like, I'd hand it off to some future version of me, and I'd be like, she's gonna save me, she's gonna do this. But then I procrastinated every single thing I wanted to do for years, and one day I decided I was just so incredibly sick of it, and that I had to stop giving my life away to every single thing around me, and take ownership of it, and take ownership of it. And excuse me. Yeah, and through that I started reading books on improvement. I started taking action on the things I wanted to do, and part of that was making this YouTube channel, although I'd kind of come to the realization a bit before that. But nothing and nobody can save you but yourself. You're the one who has to go out and do the thing you want to do. You're the one who has to go out and start. And I know you can read books all day, watch videos all day on how to improve this, how to do this, how to be this person, how to whatever, but at the end of the day, nothing is going to change unless you take action on the information you know. You can't just read a book, watch a video, and be like, I know that now, and expect it to fix you, because it's not going to fix you until you start putting these things into action, putting these things into practice. And this was a very tough thing for me to finally get in my head, because when I was 16, 17, I would read books all the time on improvement. I'd watch videos, I'd read books and do things, or watch content on how to do different things, and my life never changed. I was convinced educating myself would fix me, and nothing ever did until I actually stepped up and acted on what I knew, opposed to just intellectualizing it all. And that one's a hard one. That one's a difficult one to get in your mind, but it's so, like, it's crazy whenever you actually start implementing these things, because then you realize how easy it was in the first place to change and to do things and to create a life you want. I want to say that, but that's a bit extreme. But it really is insane how quickly things change for you whenever you actually start doing things and putting things into action, especially if you're very knowledgeable and know a lot. And sorry for the choppy editing once again. There's a song about this exact thing that I actually really love. I'm gonna skip to the middle of it, but it is After the Storm by Kali Uchis, or Ukis, I don't know how to pronounce it, don't flame me. Fantastic song, one of my favorite songs ever. And the thing is that it talks about is that it's not always gonna be easy. It's not always just gonna come, like, fall at your feet. You have to actually put consistency into things. You have to do them anyway, do them regardless, and sometimes it's intimidating. Sometimes your mind throws so many things at you at once, like, oh, I need to do this, oh, I need to get this right immediately, and I need to be these things at the same time, and it's like you get overwhelmed and you can't even start because of, honestly, how just overwhelming it can get. And as little as you want to hear this, you have to focus your energy and your, like, mental capacity on trying to do one thing first and then letting all the other things slowly fall in, because you're going to overwhelm yourself and you're not going to be motivated. I don't like using motivated, actually. Motivation is a very temporary thing, and if you're relying on motivation solely to get things done or improve on things or to change or to start a new hobby, then you are kind of screwed. Unless you know how to pick up motivation out of nowhere every single day all the time, you're kind of screwed. If you really want to be consistent at something, if you really want to get something done, you have to do it regardless of whether you're feeling motivated. You just have to make it a repetitive behavior. You just have to, you can't overthink it at first. You can't be, like, debating on it all day. You just have to pick it up and do it. You just have to get up and do it without thinking. Get up and do the thing. But yeah, this video might be a bit shorter than my videos typically are, but I've just kind of been in a mind funk the past couple days. But I want to let you guys know I might start posting once every 2 days now, so I don't get burnt out too quickly. Yeah, guys. Oh, and real quick, I've been debating on making a Patreon for subscribers who might want to be in a Discord server, or who might want daily videos, like phone recorded videos, you know. And I was thinking maybe I could have, like, a chat forum or something like that where I could respond to you guys personally, or your guys' situations, everything like that. But it's all up in the air right now. I'm really considering it because I think it would be really fun, and if you guys did have ideas for anything else I could include in something like that, then throw it at me. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I love to hear what you guys think about it. But yeah, because honestly, this is my passion, and I want to be able to interact with you guys more and more often, and it lights me up. It lights me up a lot. But yeah, again, if you have any ideas on that, just drop below, just tell me about it. And with that, I think that's all I have to say today. Just get up and start what you want to do, regardless, like, of whether you think it's the right time, because otherwise it's just never going to get done, and it's going to be sitting in the back of your mind forever while you accept the life that's handed to you, you know? You just got to get up and do it and act on your knowledge, or nothing's ever going to get done. Yeah, though, I suppose that's all. Peace, guys. Ignore this, I got my lip busted the other day. And I'll see you guys later. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in a day. Who knows? Peace.